my old friends, my new friends. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today we are going to be playing with a palette from Nomad Cosmetics. And I was introduced to this brand, to this palette, or this brand, not this palette, this brand by Bailey Sarian. She did this, it's not this palette, the palette that I want, that she used in a video that caught my eye, is out of stock. So it's coming back in, I guess, in August. But in the meantime, I was looking at the other things that they had, and they had this palette, and I thought this was so cute. It's called I think the Marrakesh palette. Yes, it's called, Nomad Cosmetics, the Marrakesh Intense Eyeshadow Palette. And it's got 15 eyeshadows. This packaging, I'm assuming it's the packaging, is designed on location in Marrakesh, Morocco, and then manufactured in Nomad Labs in China. So it's has a 12-month shelf life, and it says here that it is cruelty-free and vegan. So I know that there's a lot of debate on whether a palette can be vegan, or cruelty-free if it's created in China. So I'm not really sure. I don't have a lot of information on that, but yeah. So I'm looking at this palette kind of like now for the first time, and it looks like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and the rest of these, although it's a very slight shimmer, it's not a shimmer, it's almost like a satin. Yeah, they have like a slight satin finish to them. So I'm touching it for the first time, and they're very, very creamy. Let's see what the mattes feel like. The mattes are also really, really creamy. Very pretty palette. There's a color right there. Very light. They're not like super intensely pigmented. Well, the colors I've touched so far, I had to go into argan fruit, which is that yellow, twice, and then I want to touch this one, turmeric. This one looks really pretty. Oh yeah, it's like a really light mustard shade. Oh, that's pretty. I know you can probably barely see it, but beautiful. Yeah, I had never heard of this brand. I didn't even know that they even existed. But I follow them now, so we're just gonna kind of create a look and see what we come up with. I'm going in with turmeric first. I had seen like her using it. Like I saw the eye look she was creating, and I was like, wow, what palette is she using? So I looked in the description bar, and it was Nomad Cosmetics. So I'm assuming that they probably sent her the palette, because as far as I know, I haven't really seen a whole lot of people use this brand. I've seen like smaller content creators like myself use it, but I personally haven't seen any like really big content creators use this palette or this brand or anything from them. Okay, we went into turmeric. Now I'm going to go into golden Mosque. I don't know. I kind of wanted to go into a little bit. Oh, that one's pretty though. I'm not going to go into that one yet. That one's a really shimmery one. I think I'm going to go into Red City, which is this orange shade here. I'm going to go with a smaller brush because I don't want a whole lot of this shade. So I'm going to go in with my NARS number 13 brush. It's about that big. And I just want to add just a little. Oh, these blend together so beautifully. I love this. I think I'm gonna have to go back in though with more of turmeric because I think I didn't go high enough on this eye, or I took Red City too high. So this is, I don't want this to be like a sunset eye. I already did an eye color like that. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in with like a brown or something to change this up just a tad. Okay, I'm gonna go with just a tad bit more of Red City. I'm assuming these are obviously probably like either places or sayings used in Marrakesh. I like that their palettes are based on places. Like the palette that I've been waiting for is like Tokyo City, I think is what it's called. I'm dying to get my hands on that palette, but they, oh no, wrong color, it's the yellow. Okay, we're going back into turmeric. And then I'm gonna end up using the same brush to go into Sweet Aubergine. I'll show you what that color looks like. And we're gonna go into this one here. The rest of them are pretty shimmery, so if we're gonna go into those, we're gonna have to turn this into a shimmery eye, which is fine. And I'm gonna add some shimmer, but not yet. Okay, oh, look how pretty that it blended together. It really did. I know it kind of looks like there's a patch right there, but when I look at it here, I don't see it. That's weird. Let's see if we can kind of blend that out. I love fingers for stuff when brushes aren't working. Okay, so I like how they're blending together and they're not disappearing, you know, like the colors are still staying there. Like you can see that it's a mixture, like there's a combination. We're gonna go back in with a little bit of Sweet Aubergine because I want to make this just, like I said, I don't want a sunset eye. And I feel like it's looking a little sunset-y to me. Yeah, I feel like it's looking a little sunset. Now this has kind of changed it up a little bit though. So I'm holding it as far down as I possibly can, so I can get like a nice blend. Right. Now I think we're going to go into Golden Mosque, which is this color here, and we're going to take this onto the lid. And I'm going to do one eye with my finger and then one eye with a brush so we can see if it applies well with a brush. So I'm going to use my MAC, I don't even know, the number's gone. It's just a little flat shade, like a flat packing brush. So it does apply well with a brush, just not as pigmented as you can see. But if you don't like using your fingers or if you have long nails, you still can get a look with, you can still get it to show up. Yeah, it's showing up pretty well. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with a fluffy brush to just to blend out the edges of that. And now I'm going to go into my lower lash line with a little bit of Red City first. Let's see how this one looks. Halfway in. This is kind of getting on my clothes a little bit. I am wearing white. Okay, now I'm going to go in with turmeric. Same brush. Kind of lighten that orange shade up. And now I'm going to go in with the Sweet Aubergine. And just... there we go. Oh, I love how this turned out. Love how this turned out. This is a really, really beautiful palette. I'm going to show you some of the other colors in here. How pretty. And then there's blues, there's green. Oh my gosh, this blue is super, super smooth. Wonder how it goes on if it's super patchy. A little, but not too bad. Yeah, I like how this turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish with my lashes and I will be back. All right guys, so this is the final look. I actually ended up adding another color to the look, which is Cafe Arab, which is this color here. So pretty. So I just added just a tiny bit to the outer corner just to give it a little bit more, I don't know, something. I just saw the color and I just wanted to use it. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it on there. Let's put a little bit of that on the lower lash line too and see what that looks like. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Oh, it's so pretty. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this. They didn't send me this palette. I purchased this with my own money, as I do with all of my products that I show on my channel. It is literally probably one of the best palettes I've tried as far as how easily it blended, the pigmentation of the eyeshadow, and how pretty it is. I love how it is. They're kind of going around the world on their website and creating palettes based on the colors there and just the culture. And I love that. I think it's beautiful. And although I've never been to, Marrakesh, and probably never will, it's nice to have maybe a little piece of them here, a little piece of the culture here in the color scheme. I think it's beautiful. I think I'll be able to create a lot of different looks with this palette. And I love the packaging. I think it is gorgeous. And the palettes, if I'm correct, I'm gonna check the website really quick. Okay, the palette is $37 and they do have a coupon code that I think I used. Actually, no, I don't think I did. I'm gonna try to go in here and add it and see if I was able to. And they have a lot of pictures too of of people creating eye looks with this, and they create stunning looks. So let's see. I think always the one that is the easiest, Trendmood has a coupon code with them. I've never personally think I've seen Trendmood feature them, but I don't know. I'm assuming, I guess they have, because they have a coupon code. So with the Trendmood coupon code, it brought the palette down from $37 to $33.30. So you get this palette for $33.30, which is a cardboard palette, so it's recyclable. I just think this is really awesome. So if you're interested, or if you are just curious about indie brands, because it's always awesome to support a brand that is smaller, check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think that they also have a lot of other different palettes, if those aren't the color schemes that you personally like. They have tons of different ones. They have brighter palettes. They have the Berlin palette, Sydney. They've got Around the World palette, Tokyo, Tuscany, Lake Como. Studio 54, Encinitas, Malibu. Yeah, they just got a whole bunch, so check them out. I think you guys will really enjoy them. I think they have a really great formulation as well. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, an amazing upcoming week, and a marvelous rest of your month. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.